Question for you. What would be your Mount Rushmore for wrestling? Could be anybody from any era.
Oh, man, that's a loaded question, bro.
You're answering that. I'm not even touching that.
Just to preface my answer for this, these are going to be people that I've watched, not before me, okay?
Fair.
Number one, automatically, no thought at all, Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
Number one, Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
One of the single greatest and biggest baby faces of all time. One of the single greatest and biggest heels of all time as well with the NWO. So
Both.
That's what I'm saying, and that's so rare. And Hogan, number one for sure. Number two is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because just as responsible...
Hell yeah,
crack
brother.
open to Steve Weiser,
Hell
brother.
yeah, brother.
Just as responsible as Hogan was for the big boom in the 80s wrestling and into the 90s, Stone Cold saved it in the late 90s and took it to heights that have just never had been seen before that. And now these last two spots is where it gets super, super tricky because I love myself, The Undertaker, and I know you do too, right? I love HBK. I love Bret Hart. I love The Rock, of course. Man, it gets super dicey here because it's honestly a pick'em.
Who are you gonna leave on the bench?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go with my gut here. You got Ric Flair too. You know,
Woo!
Jeez, man. So, but again, growing up in New England, I was more exposed to WWE. So my next two on my Mount Rushmore, and this is going to exclude Vince McMahon, of course, because he's the puppet master of the whole thing. It's going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Man.
And this one might surprise some people. Number 4, I'm going to go with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Dude, opening sharpshooters coming to a Calgary near you, if you're near Calgary.
So those are going to be my 4. The honorable mention, 5th one, I'd have to throw Taker in there. And I know he'd probably be the first pick on your Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me it would be Taker, Stone Cold,
what?
The Rock, and Mankind.
What?
All Attitude Era. What?
Yeah.
Just for me, all Attitude Era.
So wait, give that to me again because I was trying to get a what chant going and it just
it
totally didn't make it.
Undertaker.
What?
Stone Cold.
What?
The Rock.
What?
And Mankind, Mick Foley.
What? I love it. Dude, that's a great list, man.
Mick Foley is really like 3 wrestlers. So I put like 6 in there. Mick Foley, Dude Love, Cactus Jack, you know.
Do you remember when he showed up at, what was it, like the 98 Rumble as 3 different characters and he still didn't win?
He's still
he had
3 chances, bro.